Hi, Abhinav. Let us wait for others to join.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we are going to be, I hope, like you all know, I'm Bano Rizvi, and I'll be taking your English classes. Hi, Shayan. And Shayan, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, if there is no issue of privacy or something, then you can please on your cameras. It will be better for us to interact with each other. Okay, hi, Aryan. Okay, good. Okay, so we are going to be doing, this is, you must already be knowing about tenses, but we are going to be doing tenses today. Okay. So this is a small presentation that I have made. Okay, now just let me scroll. Okay, we're going to do a small definition. Okay. So what are tenses? Anybody wants to talk to me? Tell me what is tenses?
Like a word which describes the time of the, like when the sentence is done.
Yeah, good. Okay, to show when the action is taken place. Okay, when the action took place. So it could be at in the past, it could be in the present, or it also could be in the future. So what are we going to do? We are going to draw we have a timeline, right? So we are here, that is now. Okay, and then in here it is the past. Okay, and here it is the future. Okay, so this is, you can say, the timeline. So a phrasal verb tense also used for grammatical aspects, which adds more detail about the duration or time of an action takes. So when you combine the four grammatical aspects with the past, present, and future, you end up with 12 main verb tenses in English. Okay, what are the main? There are 12 main verb tenses. Okay. Now, so what is a verb tense? Verb tense shows when an action took place as well as how long it occurred. Okay. So if we are saying I had been teaching since last 15 minutes. So it means in the past 15 minutes I started teaching and I am still continuously teaching. So it shows the time, that is how long. Okay. So the main verb tense are the past, present, and the future. There are also additional aspects that give extra details, such as the length of the time that action occurred, which action happened first, or whether past action has an impact on the present. These grammatical aspects are the simple tense, perfect tense, continuous tense, and perfect continuous tense. Okay. So how many tenses are there in English? Okay. Like
There are three tense: present, past, and future, and
yeah,
they have many variations like present perfect, past perfect, and so on.
right. So how are we changing it? This is in this chart now we are seeing the formula kind of, right? So the how is it simple? The verb one or the verb two, which we had an S or ES. Like we say work. So work will become works. Okay. I work, he works. Okay. They work, she works. Okay. Okay. So these are the chart. Let us take the now how the spelling changes. Okay. Now with the most verbs, we add an S. But there are, you can say there are exceptions here. There is no fixed rule in for any spelling here. So ending with a consonant or an Y, it is a TRY, it ends with an IES. Okay. So like change, it will change into we change Y to IES. That carry will be changed into carries. He try will change into tries. Okay. So those ending with S, Z, CH or X and ES already. So if it is a miss, it is misses. He misses his bus every morning, every Saturday. Okay. Buzz, do give me a buzz anytime in the weekend. Okay. He buzzes me every Sundays, you can say. And you can say catch. He catches his bus from the bus stop. Or fix. The electrician fixes the wiring, or you can say something like that. So the first tense, this is just an example. You don't have to memorize any definition or something. It is only for you to just understand. Okay. Anybody has any doubt till now?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No. Okay. Good. So the present tense formula, the base form of the verb is, and we have S or ES for the third person singular. Here's an example. I play soccer on weekends. This is the base form. Okay. So, and she loves to read books. Okay. Now we have an S here for third person singular. They speak English fluently. This is the base form here. Okay. Now we also know there are certain why when are we using base form, when is it present and when is it in past. Okay. Now for an example, let's talk about the general truth. Okay. The water boils at 100 degrees temperature, right? So no, this is a general truth. Okay. Now it cannot be the water boiled at 100 degrees temperature. Okay. Because it is not going to be a different temperature. It is always going to be at 100 degrees temperature. Okay. So this is a fact. Okay. There are habits and there are general truth. Okay. So for these, we are not going to change the tense. Okay. Let me take some examples. You are all in 10th, right? All of you? Subhash?
Yes, ma'am.
You are all of 10th now, so I don't have to take a very explained detailed explanation. So let's do a little bit of exercises. Okay. Now don't hosh posh in this, don't hosh posh in the answer. Just give me one by one answer. Okay. I'll ask you now. George, so you have to still fill it up with simple. Okay. Now what is the answer to the first one? Subhash? You have to fill in, you have to fill in past tense. Okay.
George fell off the ladder while he was painting the ceiling.
While he
Was painting the ceiling.
was painting. Great. Okay, now Abhinav, your turn. What is the next one?
Last night I was reading in bed when I suddenly heard a scream.
I was reading. Sorry.
And also in the bed last night.
I was reading in bed when I suddenly
Heard
heard. Yeah. Great. Okay. Who's next? Shayan.
Were you watching TV when I told you?
Were you
Watching
watching?
TV
Yeah.
when I phoned
TV when you?
when I phoned
When I phoned you. Yeah. Who's the next person? Yeah, Aryan.
Anne was waiting for me when I arrived.
Was waiting. Okay, good. When I arrived. Great. You give me the next one, Subhash.
Macy was cleaning up the kitchen when John asked her to marry him.
Okay, was cleaning. Yeah. Okay. Now you're all clear with the concept of past tense.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anybody has any doubt? Sudhamshu, you have just joined, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Give me the answer to the sixth question. This house, you have to use the verb cost.
Costed.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Costed.
The house costed.
Yes, ma'am.
Costed. Let's check your answer. The house cost. The house costed $1,500 pounds. This is the sign for what? Pounds, okay? In 2003. Good. Let us do another exercise. This is also past. Let's do past perfect tense. Okay. Okay. Who's? Let's do Aryan. Okay, you tell me the first one.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
You have to use past perfect.
Ma'am, who should say, ma'am?
You see the
Ma'am, I
sheet?
heard it.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm asking who should say.
You, Aryan.
Okay. Mary gave me Tony's address before she left.
You have to use past perfect.
Past perfect. Mary had given me Tony's address before she left.
Yeah, had given.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Tony said it before she. Yes, yes, Abhinav.
Ma'am, the past tense of cost is cost, ma'am. It's not costed.
I know it is cost.
Okay, ma'am.
It is not. We've never spoke of costed. It will be had cost, or it will be cost. So anyway, I ignored it.
So, okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because next is when the boys arrived at the cinema, the film. You tell me, Abhinav.
I had already started.
Had already started. Okay, before we reach the station, we saw that who's going to give me? Shayan.
we had lost our way.
We had lost our way. Okay. Okay. All the tickets. You say this about also, Shayan?
were to be sold.
Were to be sold? I expect more from you. All the tickets?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, you tell.
Had been.
So, had been sold.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, had been sold. Were being sold. Is this true? Is this right, or which one is right? Yeah, you are right. Had been sold. It could be were been sold. Okay, now they took a shower after they. Who's going to give me the answer? Subhash.
Had finished the game.
They had finished. Yeah. Okay, now so I'll send you this. I'll send you these for homework. You can answer these and you can give it to me, and then let us take more. This is also past tense I have. Okay, let me give you love for trains. Okay, one person just solve all this entire paragraph.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's going to do? Yeah, you try. No, this is going to be mixed tenses, okay?
Ma'am, like we have to say one blank after
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
or
All of it, all of it. One person say all of it. I have a lot of exercises here for you. Okay, Aryan, you say. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Yeah, give me the answer. Hello. Are
How
you
we
ma'am,
writing?
love Ma'am, I've just done the first 4 or 5, ma'am. Just give 1 more minute.
Okay,
ma'am,
fine.
can I say?
Okay, Abhinav, you say.
Bobby loves trains. He first saw a train when he was 5 years old, and he was absolutely fascinated. He goes to a different train station every week and writes down engine numbers of every train he sees. He has been doing this since he was 7. By the time he left school, he has collected over 5,000 different engine numbers from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, while he was standing at a station, he saw something very strange.
Mm-hmm.
He wait. He was waiting for a train for. He waited for a train for an hour when he suddenly saw an old steam locomotive coming down the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It did not stop at the station, and when it passed Herbie,
Say this again. It
did not stop at the station.
did not stop, yes. Or you can say didn't stop.
And also for a train for an hour when he suddenly saw an old Steam, the previous plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
It
it
did
passed
stop
him,
at
when
past.
it passed him, Herbie saw that all the passengers wore old-fashioned clothes.
Hmm.
He told the station manager about this, but the manager said that no steam locomotive passed through the station for years, and that the last one crashed, killing everyone on board.
Crashed. Very good. He was 5 years old and he collected.
He had collected over.
Yeah, he had collected over 5,000 different engine numbers from all over the world.
Like he goes to a different train station every week and writes down, not road.
Yeah. He writes down the engine number. Okay. Good. Let's do the, somebody else will do the next one. Okay. Aryan, you want to do this? This is 4 instance. The time sent. This is about the time also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you give me all the 10 answers. Do all the 10. Go on. Start.
It hasn't rained since June.
Yes.
We have been married since 12 years now. I've
Yeah.
known John for a very long time. We have known each other since high school. They have had this car since 2008. She has been very ill for several days. We
Hmm.
haven't seen her since this morning.
Hmm.
This jacket is very old. I have added it for ages. He
Good.
hasn't eaten anything since this morning. It has been hot since May.
Good. Okay. That's perfect. Some now, who's going to do this one? The next one? Sudhamshu? Solve this one? You have to use the following words. Just, already, yet, ever, never, still. Sid. Hi, Sid. You hear me, Sid?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
hello,
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name correct. What is your name?
Siddhishri.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Ichri. Why you joined late, sir? So late? I think the class is all
Actually,
about to
power
be.
cut is there.
Okay, okay. Okay, no problem. So, do you want to solve this one? Yeah. I asked whom? Sudhamshu. I asked you to solve this one. Where are you? Are you sleeping? Sudhamshu, wake up. Hello.
Ma'am, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Ma'am,
Where, you don't have to write it. You don't have to write it. Just straight off on the board. Tell me the answer and I'm going to write it for you.
Okay. Bob still hasn't phoned me yet.
Yeah, still. Okay. I'm starting to get nervous. On the next one, have you?
Have you already?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have already seen this film.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, I don't know this one.
Okay. You want to try? Anybody else wants to try?
May I?
Yeah, sure. Start.
Sue has just come back from a holiday in Greece. She has got a wonderful tan. Have you
Good.
have you finished your exams uh, yet? No,
Good.
already.
It could be, have you finished your exams yet? Or it could be already also.
I have never been to
Uh,
Turkey, but I would love to go.
I have never. Okay.
They haven't installed my phone yet.
Yeah.
Has she ever worked in a restaurant?
Hmm.
The books I ordered still haven't arrived. Where are they? I have already
Mhm.
visited Rome, but it would be nice to go there again. He still hasn't found his keys. He's been looking for them the whole morning.
Mhm.
They have just arrived from a long journey to Australia. Has your lesson started already? I have I have already done my homework, so I guess I can play outside with my friends.
Good. Perfect. Yeah. Let's do more. Okay, we are going to use past or past perfect. Okay. Who's left out?
No one is.
Yeah, you start. Abhinav.
Wait, when I walked through Bologna, I
Hmm.
thought about the wonderful times I spent there as a student.
Good. I walked. I thought, okay. I spent. Okay, next.
They already left the village before the sun rose, before the sunrise.
Before the sunrise.
Yes, no.
Okay. Before the sunrise or before the sun rose?
Rose.
It is rose. If you know, because we have an sunrise, rise. This is when it is taken as a pronoun, as a noun. Okay, I want to see sunrise. I want to see sunset, right? Before the sunrise, before the sun rose. So if it is on if it is on together, we can write sunrise also. But if we take it separately, sun and then rise, right? Then it will become rose. Okay, before the sun rose.
Okay.
Okay, it is rose here. So we are going to, because sunrise is also an event often organized by on our holidays and all that. See, I am going on a sunrise. It's because the guide is taking you to a mountain peak or somewhere to see the sunrise. So we reach we went there after sunrise, we can say, right? So the sun had already risen. So if it is if you take it together, you can say sunrise at times. Okay. Now the third one.
As soon as she finished cleaning the floors, she started gardening.
Yeah, finished clearing the floor. She started gardening. Good. And the next one.
After I posted the letter, I realized that I wrote the wrong address.
After I
Post the letter, like posted.
posted, it'll be, yeah, posted the letter.
Realized
I realized it will be
that
ed. Okay. I
I realized that I wrote the wrong address.
I wrote. Yeah, I wrote the wrong address. Okay, we dash for 2 hours when we saw the hotel.
We drove for 2 hours when we saw it.
It will be past perfect here. We had driven.
We had driven.
We had driven for 2 hours when we saw the hotel. We had driven for 2 hours. Okay, it was the first time that he
Invited me for lunch.
invited me, or he had invited.
Had invited me, madam.
Yeah, had invited me for lunch. Okay, anybody else wants to try? Sishri, you want to try, dear? The
Ma'am,
seventh one?
I'm not understanding.
You didn't understand? You should have told me, right? Okay, now we are talking about tenses. Okay, so I hope you know. Okay, I hope you know we are doing tenses here. Okay, now this is okay. Now this is the simple present tense here. Okay, and the subject is what? I, you, we, there. Or now the what is the then we have the base form of the verb. It could be like write. Okay, like we say write. Okay. Now, or you can say we have here, like we have in the example, we have eat. Okay. Eat. Okay. So it is simple present. I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. Okay. Now, so if the subject changes to he, she, or it will be he eats breakfast. Okay. We add an S over here. Next, when we have present continuous, right? Then we add ing. Every time whenever there is a continuous, okay, means that if we have a timeline here, like we have a timeline that is now, and then here we have the future, okay, and then we have the past. So we have to understand whenever we read a sentence, we need to first of all understand what is the timeline. When is it happening and how long is it happening and when has the action happened? Okay. So like he eats breakfast every morning. So this is a routine work. Okay. So it will be eats. It is simple present. Okay. And he's in the present. Now continuous means I am eating breakfast. I mean, at the present, what is the action doing? So this is the present. It is the action in the present. That is now. Okay. So I am eating breakfast. So you have an ing here whenever we have a continuous sentence. Now we for when the subject changes to he, she, or it is he is eating, I am eating, okay, we are eating, okay, when if it is plural, or they are eating. I am eating breakfast, you are eating breakfast, we are eating breakfast, they are eating breakfast. Okay, now if this changes to he, she, or it is going to be he is eating breakfast, she is eating breakfast, it is eating breakfast. Okay, if it can be a dog or a cat or anything. My cat is eating breakfast. Okay, now perfect tense, whenever we have a perfect, whenever you say perfect, so we have an have or has here. So if it is I, you, we, or they, we have or has here. I have eaten breakfast already. Means it is in the present and it is done. I'm not continuing it. If it is I'm continuing it, it will become continuous. I will add ing. If I have done, then I will add have, and then I will use the past tense. Have eaten. I have eaten. You have eaten. We have eaten. They have eaten. Okay. Now, if it is he, she, and it will be he has eaten, she has eaten, it has eaten. So have you understood the difference between continuous, perfect,
Yes,
and present? Okay.
yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now this is a example of some present tense. Okay, now these are some examples of the present continuous tense. Like I told you, we will add ing everywhere when the action is continuing. Okay, we use ing. Okay, now we have perfect tense. Okay, has watched, I have never gone, has he completed, okay, have they taken, we have learned this lesson. Okay, whenever we want perfect, we use have, has. Okay, this was the example of perfect continuous. Okay, now perfect means we have, and then continuous means ing. So this is have plus ing. Okay, we have been living. Have been living. So have is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. And now we have ing here, that is continuous. Yeah, so we have been living here since 1992. Okay, it has been raining since morning. So this is perfect continuous. You understand here? Okay, this was a small exercises. Okay, so we have done the 12. We have done the 12 tenses. Yeah. And there are also some, I can tell you, these are verbs, but there are some irregular verbs also. Okay. There are irregular verbs also. Because work, works, worked. Yeah, this is regular. He lives, lived. Okay. Work, works, worked. Okay. Now we have some irregular that we will discuss next class. We are about to end our session now.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, I'll send you all the homework in the group. Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, will you
Okay, bye. Thanks
ma'am,
for
will you
joining.
share this resource on the WeXL as well?
Yes, sure. I will share this resources in the WhatsApp.
Thank you.
Bye,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you all for